The long-awaited Devil May Cry anime has finally dropped a trailer, and out the gate, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm pretty worried. And when I say I'm worried, I haven't actually even seen the trailer yet, but there was a teaser dropped several months ago, and that teaser was worrisome. As a massive Devil May Cry fan, and as somebody who absolutely adores the original 2007 Devil May Cry anime, which was actually canon to the games, by the way, I don't know how they're going to top it. So welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and we're going to go over this. We're going to go through, just do a little reaction, parse through it, maybe EFAP it a little bit. I'm probably not going to EFAP it, but either way, we're just going to get our general thoughts because, look, we can't call it. I get it. It says Netflix anime. We can't be calling this an anime. It's not an anime. It's done by Studio Mir. Studio Mir is a South Korean studio. It's not anime unless it comes from Japan. Now, that being said, South Korean animation usually pretty crisp, pretty quality, so I bet it's going to look good. It's just not an anime. The director is Adi Shankar, I believe is how you pronounce it. He's an Indian-American filmmaker, so no Japanese director, no Japanese studio. Let's call this what it is. It's called an animation. That being said, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, and let's see what we can see about Devil May Cry.
This guy, he's something else.
Oh, whoa, okay. We are 7 seconds in, and I'm seeing an abundance of CGI. That's not inherently a bad thing, but, well, we've seen CGI in anime, and it doesn't always work, so I don't see why CGI in South Korean animation would be any different. Let's try this again. Yeah, that's... I mean, okay, we're 6 seconds in. Let's keep going.
The way.
Okay, that was hand-drawn, so it's not fully CGI, which is good, because the initial teaser trailer wasn't fully CGI either. Also, guys, there's going to be a lot of pausing. A, it's a reaction, and B, I don't want to get copyright claim for just reacting to an animation from one of my favorite video game franchises. So, yeah, I do kind of like the sound effects. I like how they're positioning Dante. Oh, we are, again, 10 seconds in. He's already operating on the rule of cool. We got to pause on this still right here. You can see Rebellion looking mighty fine. It looks like, you know, I'll hang tight.
He moves. The hits he took.
Okay, so they got his power scaling done right. Homie's just zipping in and out, dodging bullets. At least it looks like Dante's being done right.
His name is Dante.
All right. Let's go back to this frame right here. This still. Devil May Cry does one thing. It operates on one rule. Do you know what rule that is? That is the rule of cool. Devil May Cry would not exist if it were not for running on the rule of cool. And we just saw a homie come out of an exploding airplane 9/11 style, running along the wings of the debris, and then just like suicide pit falling without a parachute through what looked like the fuselage. That's pretty damn Dante. Then we got this nice little screenshot right here. We finally get a good, or at least decent visage of his face. Not as good as the 2007 anime. Just flat out is what it is. Not as good. And frankly, the animation, while it actually hasn't been as bad, save for that CGI in the beginning, as I thought it was going to be, the animation so far also isn't as good. But to be fair, the original is done by Studio Madhouse. Anyone that knows their anime knows that Studio Madhouse is quite literally the best animation studio in anime. Like, it's not even a contest. Studio Madhouse is at the tippy top. So, I already wasn't expecting this to be as good just because how you gonna match that? That being said, it looks like they're going with the Devil May Cry 3 era of Dante, that sort of younger era. I don't really know how they're going to do that, because again, we had that in the original anime, which was actually canon to the games. What is the canon of this? Also, look right behind him. Look behind his shoulder. It looks like some sort of demon monster there. So obviously, we saw some dudes earlier, but it looks like here we're going to get some legitimate demon fighting that doesn't look like a creature from any of the games I'm familiar with, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played the first and second game. 3, 4, and 5 I play all the time. In fact, I'm working on platinuming 5 right now, off and on. But either way, yeah, we see Ebony and Ivory here. They look all right, at least in this shot. I don't like Dante's hair, man. This is it's not clean cut enough. Dante's got sort of a print, like he's a too cool for school wild boy, but his hair is very much oh yeah, I take pride in my you know, basically he's like me. All right, let's keep going.
What kind?
All right, that is also in character. Pizza.
What kind of work do you do, exactly?
Huh. Alright, that's... Again, the hair is throwing me off. I know that seems like such a nitpick, but... Look, Dante's looks are part of his character, because again, rule of cool.
Demon hunting.
Who is the voice? That is either the original voice of Dante, and he's just doing a younger accent, because let's be real, Dante's getting kind of up there in age now in the game canons, or they just got it sounded like, it almost sound kind of like Johnny Young Bosch. I don't think it is, because that's who plays Nero, but that would be funny. Alright, it's definitely not the original actor, or if it is, doing a very good young put-on voice. That was in character. Woohoo! Jackpot! Like, that is a classic, famous Dante line. It's in pretty much every game. It's okay, they did that well. I mean, again, this is literally like, here's your fanboy moment for the trailer to get you all excited. This does not mean the show is going to be good, but that being said, it's kind of working on me, which they know it's going to do, so I'm falling for it hook, line, and sinker, but at least I got the mental wherewithal to know I'm falling for it hook, line, and sinker.
Let's dance.
I'm not sure how I feel about them going with the route of a younger Dante. We've seen that. We've done that. That was how Devil May Cry introduced. We've seen Dante grow over the course of the years that the series has been going on. I mean, the games came out, the first one came out in like 2001, I believe. We're only on the 5th game, and it came out in 2022, I believe? Maybe 2019, maybe? Either way, it's relatively recent compared to, look, it took them effectively 18 years to make 5 games. That's good. That's quality. They care about the project. But the point is, we saw young Dante in Devil May Cry 1. We saw an even younger Dante in Devil May Cry 3. We saw an even younger Dante than that in the Devil May Cry anime, because that's what leads into Devil May Cry 3. But for Devil May Cry 4 and 5, we're finally getting a more aged up Dante. I don't really feel the need to go back to a younger one, but maybe I'm just judging this too harshly. There are good things about it, and I'll get to them, by the way.
The gates of hell will be open soon.
I like this character design. That is, I don't think that's something we would traditionally see in the games, but it really works for an animation.
Hope to see you all there.
April 2025, so we got a ways to go, but yes, that was the Devil May Cry animation trailer. I refuse to call this an anime, as should you, and, as you could tell, I had some thoughts, I had some criticisms, I had some opinions that a lot of folks might not enjoy, but by the same token, I am going to watch it. I do think it looks good enough to watch. Is it good enough to carry the name Devil May Cry? That remains to be seen. I don't actually think that we can adequately say one way or the other based off this trailer. Now, granted, the trailer is only a minute and 17 seconds. In fact, it's a minute and 17 seconds. I paused it on minute 3. Is there a post-credits thing? Let's see. Nope, doesn't seem like it. I'll let this ride out just in case. Yeah, no. For whatever reason, this is just a long end trailer. So that's how you can click on the Tomb Raider anime that's never going to get watched either. Now, that one is a complete and utter affront to Lara Croft and Tomb Raider, but that's neither here nor there. Back to the matter at hand. I like the fluid animation. I think that they captured Dante's movements very well. We didn't see any other characters. We didn't see Lady. We didn't see Trish. We didn't see Virgil. We didn't see Morrison, who I'm very curious if he is in the show. Will he be white? Will he be black? We did hear someone ask what he does for a living, but it shouldn't be Lady or Trish because canonically we've already seen how he met them. So if that is one of those two, that would be a retcon. I mean, this thing has been in development hell for a while. This project was announced at the end of the 2nd season of Castlevania. What was that, like 2017, maybe even earlier? So this has at least been in the works for 7 years. On the one hand, that can mean there's a lot of love and care behind it. On the other hand, that can mean they got no goddamn idea what they're doing, and now they just have to rush it out to avoid, like, losing the rights or something. I don't know. This trailer was a really mixed bag, but it wasn't enough of a turnoff for me as a fan to say, I'm not gonna watch it. And I think that that's really the best you can hope for. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always about anime adaptations of video games, but movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles I go over on a day-to-day basis, choose the videos I react to on my Friday night live streams, and of course, get involved with over 100 other vital idols. It is a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait to grow even further, because we do care about diversity. Only one kind of diversity of thought. If that's interesting to you, join the Discord, hit subscribe, and until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.